Okay, this is the model number. "9 years old. It has the Panasonic logo, Panasonic font, but there's nothing inside here that says Panasonic. It's made by Vestel. And it's gone faulty and the customer wants it repaired. I think this is the second time we've repaired it, so I'm guessing it's the backlights. But as I say, it's a guess. So let me just plug it in and see what it's doing. We've got a standby light. Let me just twizzle this little knob here and see what comes on. But I'm guessing nothing's going to happen. We have a cat. Nothing happens. But I would imagine somewhere no, can't see a thing. Well, there's no backlight, so let's stick some backlights in it. Well, it was kind of some time ago now that Panasonic agreed to allow Vestel to use the brand. And of course, it was Panasonic's idea. Panasonic didn't want responsibility for their entry-level, cheaper-end TVs. So back in April 2016, they handed those TVs, which is usually the ones that are going to cost under £500, £600. And so Vestel started making the 32 inches, the 40 and 42 inches, and up to 55 inches in certain places for Panasonic. I'm not too sure if they're still doing it now. But of course, they did it with Panasonic's blessing. It was a business deal between the companies. The only difference is a lot of people that have supported Panasonic over the years have come to know and love Panasonic's way of working, would have been a little bit disappointed with these, and I suppose especially if the backlights failed after a couple of years. That is something that really wouldn't happen with a genuine Panasonic set. Of course, Panasonic LEDs did fail eventually, but the genuine Panasonic parts did tend to last a bit longer. What is it that Granny used to tell us? You get what you pay for. Well, on this particular occasion, she's possibly right, but once again, there's nothing wrong with a Vestel television. They are what they are. They're just usually the cheapest in the TV shop. They're usually in the supermarkets, and they're priced to sell. They come with a 1-year warranty, and after that year warranty runs out, that's it. You're going to hope that the TV is going to carry on lasting for 2, 3, another 4 years. And if you're not the sort of person that's a heavy user with the TV, then they can do that. They can be a good TV. Got to just get these clips out. And you may have noticed on this particular occasion that Misty is making sure that everything gets cat tested. So she's just supervising everything that we do. For those people that have joined me recently, Misty is my cat. I've had her since she was born. She was born in the she was born in the spare room. I was there when she was born, bless her, and Misty's mum is still here too. But regular viewers will know that it's just Misty that really gets to get on the video action, quite simply because during the winter months she lives in the workshop. It's nice and warm rattling around in this set. She doesn't cause a mess. She isn't any problems. I bring her some food and she likes to sleep here. Kind of a guard cat. Got to watch this bit of tape here. The tape's quite strong, and if I'd have lifted the screen out there with some force, I could have cracked the screen, because that tape is pretty powerful stuff. But I think I noticed it just at the last minute. Well, that's what's rattling around. I think we're just going to stick a new set in and see if they light up. Obviously, one of these two strips is faulty. Got to the stage now when it's not really worth testing them. They come out, they go in the bin, and the new strips go in. The only thing I've noticed with these new strips that I've ordered recently is they don't have any double-sided tape on the back. Everyone's cutting back on everything, which means I've got to use my own. Once again, just to reiterate, these aren't Panasonic backlights, so if you have a Panasonic TV and you're looking for the strip lights, don't type in Panasonic 32-inch backlights, you'll never find them. These backlights are made by Vestel, and that's what you've got to go looking for. They're the same backlights, actually, that are used in all Vestel 32 inches, up until a couple of years ago anyway. And as you can see, just going to stick this reflector sheet in, but they've come on fine. So hopefully the TV is going to be in good working order. You never really know if the TV has got any lines or missing information until you start reassembling it. So I'm just going to put the diffuser sheets on. I can see a little yellow orb for some particular reason. I don't know why it's yellow. There's nothing yellow shining down. Obviously some sort of ghost. Don't know what's going on. And as per normal, just while the bezel is off, it's always this bottom bit here that's the most grubbiest on the screen, because of course it's where all the dust and the grubby bits just drop down there. So it's always worth giving the screen a clean around the edges. I will clean it completely when it's finished, but just under where this bezel is going to be, it's good practice just to keep it clean there, and then start reassembling and testing. Everything that's connected, and putting that screen clip back in is paramount, otherwise you're not going to get a picture. We've got the backlights, and we do have an image, so I can continue now just putting everything back together. Just checking in with the boss. She's been making sure that I've been doing a proper job. No, she's fast asleep.
Here in the Crucible Theatre. It was on this stage in 1999 that Stephen
always do a snooker test just for the colours, just for a couple of minutes, and also to make sure that I've plugged the speakers in, but there's audio there, so it seems to be working fine. So it's a nice Panasonic 32-inch TV. But it's not a Panasonic 32-inch TV. But it's an okay TV. Thanks for watching.
Because if Judge Trump has his way, we could instead be telling the story of one of the greatest comebacks of all time.